On the quiet afternoon of September 6, 2011, the serene Karen neighborhood, usually calm at lunchtime, was unknowingly preparing to host a tragedy. As families busied themselves with midday meals, David Tet made his way toward his adoptive parents' lavish home. To outsiders, it might have looked like a warm family visit, but in David's mind, a far darker mission had already taken shape. But wait, let's back up. David didn't exactly start life on easy mode. His mom died when he was 1 year old, leaving baby David an orphan with a tragic backstory. But enter Betty Tet, yes, the MP, who basically said, "Plot twist, you're my son now." She and her husband William Mulready literally adopted him out of pure compassion. Like, this woman is raising her sister's child, paying political figure-level tuition, giving him a Karen address. She was doing more than the Ministry of Compassion, okay? So David grows up living that government official kid lifestyle. Good schools, nice house, accent so polished it sounds like it's trying to escape through the nose.
Oh, you're in Nairobi. Myself, I'm actually in a place called Lodwar. In an area, yeah, I'm in Lodwar town. You know Lodwar town? Okay.
Poverty never met her. Only heard rumors. But then, boom, age 17 hits. David gets a girl pregnant. Life says, consequences, fam. And David says, nah, I'm out, and disappears. His parents are heartbroken, but Nairobi teaches him the lessons he ran from. Because Nairobi ni shamba la mawe. Translation, good luck, buddy. Years later, David crawls back home like, hey, remember me? The sequel nobody asked for? And the Tets? They welcome him like it's the biblical prodigal son, minus the robe and the goat. His dad even gives him 70,000 Kenyan shillings to start a business. So naturally, he wastes it. Completely. With the cash gone, David comes back again. This time he wants land, actual land. His dad says no, because land isn't exactly something you hand out like birthday cake. But David takes this personally. He's like, oh, so when you said I was family, you meant like family or step family in a Disney movie family? And in that moment, he decides the solution is, if they won't give me land, I'll just steal everything. He recruits 2 dudes from Gara, loads them into a Ugandan plated car, and heads to Karen, planning to rob and possibly unalive his own parents. Like, bro went from I'm upset to I'm a villain now in 0.3 seconds. He tricks the gateman by saying his dad is expecting these visitors. The gate opens. The stupidity begins. Inside, the maid doesn't recognize him, so he points to his picture on the wall like, yep, that's me, the last born. Cute, right? She buys it, unfortunately. Then the dad walks in, sees his son with strangers, and thinks nothing's wrong. Sir. He invites David outside to talk, mentions the missing 70,000, and David panics like a kid who forgot his homework. He lures his dad back inside, where the thugs whip out AK-47s like they're auditioning for a low-budget action movie. The maid gets tied up, the dad gets tied up, and the dad, bless this man, looks at his son and says, my son, why? And David, being David, basically responds with, stop talking, where's the money? And starts tearing apart the bedroom like he's on storage wars. And that's where fate, or Betty Tet with incredible timing, steps in. She tries calling home, no answer. Calls again, still nothing. Betty's like, okay, enough of this nonsense, and sends the gateman to check, who immediately gets tied up too. Now she's worried, so she calls the police. Guys, something is off. Go to my house now. The cops pull up to the gate, and then the security alarm starts screaming like it just stabbed its toe. So yeah, subtlety is dead. His accomplices are now officially panicking. Plan A, rob and run. Plan B, panic. Plan C, Vroom! Because suddenly, the Ugandan-plated getaway car explodes out of the compound like it's being driven by a man whose only personality trait is speeding. I mean, the car took off so fast the police had to ask themselves, did that just happen? But wait, it gets even more chaotic. Two thugs burst out of the house with AK-47s, ready to shoot their way to freedom like they're starring in a movie nobody funded. The cops do what cops do. Bang bang, and both thugs go down instantly. Game over. Only the driver of the car escapes, for now. Spoiler, not for long. Inside the house, the surviving hostages are freed. And then comes the moment everyone dreads. William already, still shaking, tells the officers, yeah, the mastermind behind this whole robbery, it was my son. Imagine having to say that out loud. Within hours, David is arrested, charged with robbery with violence. Plan ruined. Accomplices gone. Family devastated. All that's left is consequences. And he ends up in Kamiti Maximum Prison, where you'd think he'd have time to reflect. But no. Because David goes, new environment, same energy, and starts running the infamous hashtag Kamiti Call Centre, a whole scam operation inside prison.
Meet David Tet. His sentence was reduced from life to 15 years. He has mastered the art of the conning game. Here, he poses as a foreigner.
Oh, you're in Nairobi. Myself, I'm actually in a place called Lodwar. In an area, yeah, I'm in Lodwar town. You know Lodwar town? Okay, we're actually on the border towards going to southern Sudan.
And so it continues.
Yeah, how old are you? How old are you? You're 37. That is very nice. I'm actually 45 years old. So, I'm very, very happy. I thought maybe you're a schoolgirl or something, okay? Well, I'm happy. I pray to God. I'm a Christian. I've been praying to God, and I'm very happy, darling.
Yes, he went from failed family robber to call center scam boss. Growth? Not really. Consistency? Absolutely. Betty, who literally raised David from infancy, paid for his fancy schools, gave him a cushy life, now has to face the grim reality that her own nephew-turned-son nearly orchestrated her murder. She's sitting there replaying everything like, where did I go wrong? Was there a glitch in the parenting software? Did I miss the downloadable empathy update? She loved this kid. She gave him everything, and he paid her back with AK-47s.
We took him when he was very young. Could have been 1 year old when his mother died. We brought him up as our own son. We gave him the best education. We gave him everything that we could give in life. My own children did not go to the schools that he went.